into the tutorial portion of this video. I'm going to start by clipping up my hair and getting it out of the way. And then I'm using my NYX Invincible Foundation and mixing it with the Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator in Sunbeam. And this is just going to add a little bit of glow to my look and just make my face look more lit. I'm putting that on just like I put my foundation, and I'm going to bring that down onto my neck actually, just to kind of even out the transition to the rest of my body. And then I'm going to go in with the NYX Dark Circle Corrector and the Full Coverage Concealer by NYX. And I'm layering those, the corrector first, just to even out the skin tone under my eyes, where I tend to get a little bit of dark. Then I'm using the NYX Contouring Palette, and I'm going to contour under my cheekbones. And it doesn't really matter what color you use, because we're going to end up covering it up later. It just kind of helps to map out where I want to do later. I'm going to go a little bit on my neck and underneath my collarbones. Sorry, you can't really see that. And then contour a little bit on my nose. And then I'm going to use the NYX Strobe of Genius palette, and I'm going in with this kind of pinky color, and I'm putting that all over my face just to add more of a glow and lit look. These aren't really glittery, just a little shimmer, so it's not too intense. And then I'm going to go in with the NYX Primo Colors color in Hot Orange and use that as my blush. Then going back in with the Strobe of Genius palette, I'm using the gold color to highlight the top of my cheekbones. If you're a lighter skin tone, I'd recommend the purple for this. And then I'm using the NYX eyeshadow base in a white pearl, and I'm putting that all over my eyelids and onto my eyebrows as well, because I'm going to cover them up and I want the color to stand out a little bit more. And then going in with the color Jaded, I'm going to put that on my eyebrows. I'm roughly filling them in. It doesn't have to be too neat. Then I'm using a brown eyeliner pencil to draw some wavy lines that are going to act like branches underneath my eyes, starting at my cheekbone, and then just a little bit on my temples. And then going in with the color Moneymaker by NYX, I'm using a fluffy brush and putting that underneath my eyes all the way to the hairline, and just filling in the space to where the cheekbones are, as you can kind of see a little bit better there now. I'm bringing that up also to meet my eyebrow. Then I'm using the color Jaded again, and I'm going to add some leaves to the branches. And this just has to be roughly done. It doesn't have to be too neat. Just using a little firm brush and little sweepy motions. Then I'm going to use the NYX color Zen and go underneath my eyebrows and kind of blend it in with that fluffy brush to the bright green Moneymaker that we used earlier, and bring it out. And I'm also going to use that color to go down on my neck and go over those places that we contoured earlier. I also did this later on my face, which you'll see later in the video. I ended up not filming that part somehow. And then I'm using the color Mermaid and going into the inner corner of my eyes and sweeping that all over the first inner half of my eyelid and blending it with the other colors. And then using the color Dare, I'm going to put that on the outer half of my eyelid and just make sure everything is blended together and just kind of melts together, makes it look really watercolory. And I'm using NYX Glitter Glue and going over the contouring. Here you can see where I went over a little bit darker. And then I'm using a light green shimmer roller ball and going over all of those contoured areas over the glitter glue. Using the NYX mascara in XXL and Stacked, I'm going to layer those. I just like the way they give me a much fuller look when I layer them. And then I'm using an iridescent kind of pink and purple lipstick just to add a little bit of color. I'm using that roller ball again to tie in the green and just pat it down in the middle. And then I got this nice little hairpiece to finish out the look. And there you have it. This is the finalized look. I hope you enjoyed.